I need to do that probably within about 6 months. If sooner the better. I have a couple of different things I'm looking at. Number one, I want to go back and focus, have some more focus on affiliate marketing, where I've gotten away from that a long time ago, but I can see with all this stuff that's going on, I can see that it's just a good way to keep money flowing, because there's always a launch someplace, and there's always a product someplace that you can sell. So that's one thing. The other thing is, I have a couple of different companies, Empower being one of them, that I really want to drive traffic to. And I don't know if you know who Pablo Vasilic is, right?
Pablo, is he in Empower?
Yeah, Pavel. Yeah, he's
yes, I do know him, man. He's crushing it, huh?
Yeah, he's getting like 1,100 leads a day, and he's doing something really similar to what Chris Ruckert is teaching, which is setting up a niche fan page and making things go viral with it, and then monetizing that fan page. But I'd like to do that with Empower, and then I have I think I told you this before, I've got that personal development company that's launching, and they still haven't launched. They're still working on their on their funnel, finalizing it and all that stuff. But I'm part of that sales video and part of the sales funnel, and so it makes sense for me to capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to set up a personal development niche for that and drive traffic on that too. And really, I think based on my experiences and my stories that I share, I think that would actually be a lot easier to do. So if I go find personal development niches, videos and stuff like that, put them on this page, and then intersperse my stuff at the same time, I think I can get some traction there.
Okay. Wow, that's exciting, man. You definitely have a lot of gold mines in right in front of you, like in your hands, in your possession. The fact that you have a couple of companies, which you mentioned, which is the Empower Network, and also the personal development company that you're part of, and of course, you have a lot of say in that company. I definitely see how 20K is very doable for you. How 20K in 6 months, if we just stay focused and we break everything into sections and we do one thing at a time, I definitely believe that would be the fastest way to getting to 20K. And you're giving yourself 6 months, which is really awesome. And you mentioned something about going back to affiliate marketing. You said that you started that way, but you have kind of you've kind of just with things and you're doing other projects, you kind of put that on the back burner, and you like to go back to that, because with so many launches happening, with someone always launching something, you just like to be in a better position to capitalize on those launches. So I think that's what. Oh, you also mentioned Pavel from Empower Network, which he's doing something very similar to what Chris Ruckert's teaching us, and into the things that you're going to be learning. He's generating like 1,100 leads a day, which is really possible, and I'll show you. And then you also mentioned about being able to monetize fan pages. So you're speaking the mastermind's language, right? Like what you're saying is exactly the blueprints and the things that Chris Ruckert's teaching and the things that other members are sharing. So this is definitely a good place. That's what that means. So was there anything else that I missed, or was there anything that just popped into your mind that you'd like to throw in there as well?
I really haven't done affiliate marketing since, and it goes way back. I think you and I talked before. I was real familiar with Google way back when, and that was 2007 and 2000. The beginning of 2008 is when I stopped. That's when I got slapped. And but prior to that, it was simple for me to go in and take any product, be it a CPA offer or cost per I get paid per view, like a cost per view, stuff like that. And it was simple to monetize back then. So looking at what's going on now, it's a totally different game plan, but it's still the same end result. And so these guys have figured it out. I mean, I got away from it because I just kind of threw up my hands because I had that consulting business going and all that stuff. And it was like, well, I need to focus on this. I'm making money out of this, so I'll focus on it.
Yeah.
So I got away from it.
Got it. Well, it's kind of like muscle memory, like the fact that you've done it in the past and the fact that you were successful with it. I'm sure that you might be a little rusty when it comes to that area, but it's not like you're a complete newbie to it. So, because affiliate marketing, like that's interesting that you started that way. I don't know, personally for me, I'm so grateful that I kind of started with Empower Network, which I love. And because like, had I gone right into affiliate marketing, oh my God, I would have been so overwhelmed. Like all of the information and like, dude, like I'm so grateful for Empower Network because Empower Network kind of fed, like always try to keep it simple. And then little by little kind of fed me like, oh, this is a capital page. Man, I give you props for that, man, because I sure would have gotten overwhelmed. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and you haven't done it since 2007, after the Google slap, but you're pretty much just crushing it before that. So, but at the end of the day, you said it's kind of like the same thing. People have figured it out, and it's going to give you the end result. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to dive right into it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I think that you've given me plenty of information. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm going to go over like the game plan really fast. And then after I go over the game plan, I'm going to pace out like how the future should look like if you follow everything. Like I'm going to pace it out for you and be like, okay, this is your end result. Here's how we're going to get to it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to show you some live case study stuff that I'm doing right now. And all right, cool. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I'm not sure if you got a chance to go through this. Did you get a chance to go through this by any chance?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So, so now that you've purchased this training course / mastermind, one of the reasons that I really like it is because it's not like another training product where you just go through the information and then if you have questions, you don't know who to ask. As a matter of fact, it's a training that's attached to a mastermind, which I think is so valuable. And I've been part of a lot of masterminds that have been significantly way more expensive, but the interaction, the way people are willing to share what they're doing in their business, and even the people outside, like when you start messaging and talking to them, everyone's really like family. And of course, when you're part of that environment where everyone's like family always does its best to help people out. So I've really been connecting with a lot of people. The friendships and the networking that I've gotten from this mastermind have been way better than have already paid for what I paid into the investment into this mastermind. So I definitely want to let you know it's not just another training course. It's a training course attached with the mastermind, which I got to let you know how I got to the 3-0 Club. Actually, I watched like only 30 minutes of the training, and then I just took massive action. And really, it was the mastermind asking them questions that really resulted in me getting results. So sometimes we kind of overlook those things, but I want you, now that you're in this, to utilize all of the resources that you have available, which is not just a training, it's just not the mastermind, but you even have a connection to Chris Record, because Chris Record interacts with people who get results. Chris Record interacts with people who are action oriented. So look at it as almost having a mentor who's a 7-figure earner who's crushing it too. That's what's going to happen. If you start taking action, he's going to reach out to you, or his partner's going to reach out to you to have you do testimonials, or, the truth is that he remembers people who take action and get results versus the ones that don't. No one ever remembers them. So there's a lot of them, and that kind of just, a lot of people purchase this and they're like, I don't know how to get this, and then like you never hear from them, right? There's a lot of people in this group who are awesome people, but when it comes to having that long-term vision, which I know you have, a lot of them don't have that. They're kind of like, let me make money fast. And I think that whenever we go into anything like that with the short-term mind, we can count ourselves being part of that group of people that never get results. So I want to let you know that there is an elite group in this mastermind that are getting results, right? And, you know, one of them being me, not bragging or anything like that, but it's really simple. I'm here to tell you that I'm just an ordinary guy, man. I just follow what he said. I took action, and then I asked questions. And then and one thing I would tell you to do also is just be very aware of people who try to give you advice who are not really getting results. Because I always try to see, okay, who is getting results? Because when I would ask questions, I'd be like, oh, I haven't even seen this person, like, I don't know how long. And they haven't posted, you know, I mean, some people don't post the results because they're not like that, but I like to post them because I want feedback, not to like be like, hey, I made a sale, or hey, this is working. I want feedback. So just be aware of the people who are getting results, because sometimes people try to become experts in things that they're not even getting results in, right? So that's one thing to look out for. But other than that, everyone's cool, everyone's awesome, great community. And Chris Rueckert has a weekly coaching webinar every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, maybe something you want to jot down, where he does a lot of Q&As, and you can ask him questions, and sometimes he'll even pull up your fan page, and he'll pull up everything you're doing. He'll pull up everything you're doing. Hold on one second. Damn it. Let me just shut this off. How do you shut it off? All right, so we're gonna get kind of right into it, okay? So the first thing I need you to do as soon as we're done is I need you to shoot a video and post it on the private mastermind, introducing yourself, setting the intention, and the most important thing is to ask this question, which I'll go over in a second, okay? The reason why you want to do this is because you want to stand out, right? I mean, I'm sure you know this. You want to shoot a video, kind of just letting people know who you are. The benefits of shooting a video is the fact that 9 out of 10 people who join the mastermind, they never shoot a video, meaning that only 1 person out of 10 normally shoots a video. Either people never introduce themselves, or they just do it through a comment and it gets lost. But when you shoot a video, it stands out. It grabs Chris Rueckert's attention. It grabs the people who are getting results in the group's attention. And that's really powerful, because what's going to happen is that people are naturally going to start adding you as a friend. And, you know, I don't know who said this, but I think it was Tremendous Jones who said, next time around this year, what's going to be the difference is the people you know and the books that you've read. So shooting a video is a great way to immediately get people's attention and immediately start getting people to add you as a friend. What I would recommend is in the video, say something like, hey, by the way, and, you know, just shoot me a quick friend request. I'd love to connect with you, right? And most of the people who are going to shoot you a friend request are going to be probably people who take action. So shooting a video, that's one benefit, grabbing Chris Rueckert's attention, grabbing action takers' attention. Another thing is that you want to set an intention. You want to set the intention because you're setting a public commitment in front of about 500 people or 1,000, who knows, because there's so many people coming in. You want to do that because that's what a mastermind's for. It's there to raise your standards. So whatever you're not good at, or whatever you feel like you're slacking in, setting an intention and making a public commitment lets everyone know in the group that you're serious, and now you have to stay consistent to that commitment. I did this back in Seattle with my wife, where we set an intention in front of everyone, and then we really, you know, the following months we started like enrolling like tons of people in Empower. So making a public commitment is important. And the next thing that's really important is a question that you should ask. This is a question that you should ask in your video, and it says, and it goes something like this: knowing what you now know, what is the one thing that if you could go back in time and do differently, what would that one thing be to help you get to your goals faster, right? Warren Buffett said, we learn from mistakes, but the mistakes don't have to be ours, right? Which means that the fastest way to get to the result that you're looking to, John, is by asking people, what are the mistakes that they did, right? And some people are going to answer you, some people are not, but all you really need is one golden nugget. Hey, I did X, Y, and Z, and it cost me a lot of time. So just make sure you ask this question in the group, and that's pretty much it. So first thing is shoot a video, doing those things in that video, okay? That's you're going to introduce yourself, set an intention, and then ask this question. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So here's a 30-day game plan, all right? The 30-day game plan is not monetizing, and it's not making sales. It's not collecting leads, right? Even though that's important, the most important part is to get into the 3-0 club, right? Because I've seen a lot of people get into the group that instantly want to monetize, and because they're so focused on monetizing and leads and all of this stuff, their energy's going everywhere, and they're not even mastering this traffic strategy. And the whole point of the 3-0 Club is to be able to master the strategy, because once you master the strategy, you could basically do things like this, okay? And I'll show you right now. Okay, it's so cool, man. And I've never felt so confident as a marketer than when I joined this mastermind, because now I just know stuff that I didn't know before. And not only that, but I can literally generate, I can say close to 1,000 clicks on a turn of a switch in a day. And I just kind of want to show you this, because I want to show you this to show you what's possible if you just listen and you focus on one thing at a time versus everything. So as that's logging in, okay, so basically, let me just show you a tracking link, or better yet, actually, comparison charts. Actually, that's good. Okay, so this is from one video. One video, when I turned the ads on, I was able to generate 1,013 clicks, okay? Like that, and I was paying 3 cents a click. Super inexpensive, okay? And right now, it's starting, this video, I can see it's gonna be super profitable, right? So, right, the only reason why I'm paying 3 cents a click, John, is because I mastered the 3-0 Club. So what I want you to focus on for the next 30 days, now I gotta let you know, some of the people that have gotten into the 3-0 Club, it hasn't taken them 30 days. Some people got it in 48 hours. It took me 7 days. Some people it took 2 weeks, right? Everyone's different. Now, if you don't get there faster than what everyone else did it, that's totally fine, right? Because as long as you focus on this, I'm very confident that you're gonna get there. So you should jot that down, which is mastering the 3-0 Club. That's your only focus right now, right? That is it. You focus on that, and trust me, everything else will fall into place, okay? Right now, what does a 3-0 Club look like? It basically looks like this. You have 3 zeros in front of a number, okay? And this is one of my recent campaigns, okay? I've got 173,000 post engagements. I've reached close to quarter million of people, and it's costing me 0.0002, okay? This is my own campaign. These are the results I'm getting. So I'm gonna be so excited when you get here, because I know that this is gonna be super life-changing, and I know you're gonna be ecstatic, because when you know how to generate traffic for that cheap, it makes you feel so good, because traffic is like a commodity in this world, like in this online world. You know, you need it for your business to thrive. Okay, yep. So all right, so the next thing is the third thing is I want you to watch the 3-0 Club training. Okay, and I believe that when you bought the course, you got a couple of things in there. I think you got his inner circle. What did you get when you bought it? When you bought it, you got a lot of different courses, right?
Yeah, I did. I got Dark Post Profits 3, 3-0 Club. I think Smart Member is in there too.
Okay, cool, awesome. So there's a lot of like all of Chris Record's training is amazing. But I got to be honest with you. If I acted on every idea that he said, I would have not gotten results. And I've realized also that a lot of the people who are getting better results than I am, a lot of them just stay focused. Yeah, there's great content, there's great ideas, but you know, right now focus on this. And then if you believe that you can use one of his ideas, then just go back and listen to the training. But for now, I just want you to watch the 3-0 Club training, nothing else. You know, it's going to be very tempting because it's the titles and, you know, all of the information, but trust me, this is the best route to take. Just watch the 3-0 Club training for now, okay? And it's going to look like this, okay? So, like, if you log in and you see this, then you're in the right place, okay? Yeah. So another thing that I would recommend is watch anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes per day. Is that something that you could do?
Yeah, easy.
Cool, awesome. That's all I want you to do, right? And another thing that I would recommend you do is that if he's telling, like, let's say you're in the process of where he's showing you how to set up a Facebook ad account, right? Instead of watching it through, pause the video and do exactly what he's doing.
Right.
Right. I'm not sure, you probably already do that, but I found that that's the best way, because when I watch something through, I normally end up going back to it. So I'm like, I'm wasting time. Why don't I just stop it right there at the moment? So, right. So that's what I would recommend. Watch 30 to 45 minutes, nothing more, okay? And then take 10 times the action, okay? And the fourth thing is make sure you utilize the mastermind till its fullest. What do I mean by this? Participate, okay? participate. A lot of people don't participate. Okay, what I recommend is post your results, right? And post your results and just ask people for feedback, right? Ask people for feedback. Even if you're getting, when I mean post results, I'm not talking about the good ones, okay? Not all of the results that I posted have been good. All of the results that I posted in the beginning were terrible. I was failing. I sucked, right? But I knew that I would get better if I asked for feedback. So I want you to post results, right? Always asking, hey guys, what can I do better? Hey, I ran these ads, I'm not there. What's your recommendation? Hey, and the more specific you can be, the more transparent you can be, the better, because then people can actually give you precise answers. So you could do that via screenshots, your ads, your capture page, your sales, your videos, your emails, basically everything. Nothing is a stupid question, okay? So that's what I recommend. And then we'll go into a deeper thing, okay? When you get into the 3-0 Club, I have a mini mastermind session through Facebook Messenger, okay, where I only let people in there who've gotten to the 3-0 Club. And what I basically do in that little, it's like it's part of the same group. It's just like a team within the team, kind of like that. Because as Chris Records Mastermind grows, which I know it's going to grow to like the thousands, I try to keep that intimate setting still. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you want to be part of that, which all the people there are action takers because they've already gone into the 3-0 Club, all you have to do is when you get into the 3-0 Club, just tag me and tag me in the post that you do, showing people that you got there, and then I'll just know that you did it, and then I'll just add you to the group. So far, these are the people that have gotten there. Okay, Daniel Ford, it took him 48 hours to do. Aaron Martinez, it took him 14 days. Brandon Northwick took 72 hours. Dean, it took him 72 hours, okay? And I'm looking forward to seeing your name under here, okay? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And, of course, there's hundreds of people inside Chris Records' inner circle that's gotten there. But I'm just showing you the people that I've brought in, everyone so far have gotten there. So just follow the directions. Just follow everything Chris Records teaches. And you're going to get there in no time, man. So, and of course, if you don't get there in these times, don't worry about it. Just stay focused, okay? So that's basically it. Before I go into the next part, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me?
No, and I really don't think this is going to be that tough, because if you remember when you and I connected the first time and you did the Facebook training with me, you know?
Yeah.
I'll have to go find that screenshot, but I have one where I did 3-0, and then I have several others that were like 0.001, you know.
Got it. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think it is. It's a simple strategy. What I like to do now is I like to share with you what the future looks like, and I like to share with you the route that I'm taking. You don't have to take the route that I'm taking. If you don't want to take the route that I'm taking, then you can tell me what route you want to take, and I can, based on what I've learned from Chris and based on what I've seen people doing, I can give you a recommendation of what I think would be the best. But I'm going to show you the best route that I'm taking. And here's the route that I'm taking. And I heard this from Chris Records' 3Cs event. 3Cs event last year. He gave us the recordings. And he was talking about the strategy. And he said the best way to do it is first do a micro niche. Build a fan page that's a micro niche. So for example, one of the micro niches that I'm building in the niche, it's basically the martial arts niche, but within that niche, it's the UFC. Okay, that's like a micro niche. So he said, do it this way. And he said, Chris Rickard said, he was talking to everyone in the group, like they were all sitting down. It was cool. And he said, the reason why you want to do that is because when you build out a micro niche, number one, you're going to be getting way cheaper traffic than in the IM niche, which is the internet marketing niche. You're going to be getting leads cheaper. You're going to be getting clicks cheaper. And all of this is cool because when you're getting started, he says, it allows you to experiment. It allows you to go and push the boundary, right? Because you can afford it. If you do that with the IM niche, it becomes very expensive. So he told us from that point of view that it would be a great way to start that way because it allows us to really, really reach and extend and test the waters as a marketer. And as we're learning all of that, keep it very inexpensive, and then we can transfer that skill set, that experience that we learned into the IM niche. That's what he said. And he also said it's very lucrative to make money in the micro niches because the people are raving fans, right? And not a lot of people. There's not a lot of competition there. And then you can take that money, he said, and you can reinvest it into putting it towards the marketing in the IM niche. So when I heard that, does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just it's real similar to what he did with that billiards thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because of that, I took that and I said, you know what? That's the route that I'm going to take, okay? I would love to start branding myself and do the IM niche. I'd love to start doing that. But right now, I'm pretty happy with keeping the expenses low. When I can really monetize that, and this really is just pumping out a lot of income, I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna put it towards branding myself and towards building up the IM niche, because that I'm really passionate about teaching. When you're in the micro niche, you're kind of like more on the back, you're behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's cool. I love it, but I like to be in front. I like to teach. Like right now, I love it. You know, I'm passionate about sharing with you the stuff that I'm doing. It's working. Like I like doing that. But although as much as I love it, I'm just taking his advice. And if he says that that's the smartest thing to do, I'm gonna do it. You don't have to do that, but that's the route that I'm taking. So because of that, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So since we last spoke, okay, I was generating clicks, okay, but now I'm generating leads, and I can pretty much generate leads on demand. Like as soon as I turn on my ads, I can pretty much do it. So let me just show you what I'm doing here, okay? So I'm concentrating on one niche, okay? One thing that I would tell you, okay, like when you're gonna start mastering the 3-0 club, don't go into it saying, oh, don't go into thinking of the niche that you want to monetize. Just literally go through the training and choose whatever video is already going viral. So for example, if you come across a baby video, I'm not sure if you want to build a niche in the baby video, but let's just say you didn't, but the video's viral. Who cares? Like, because we're not focusing on monetizing, we're not focusing on micro niching, we're just focusing on getting the 3-0 club. So I urge you that even though it's a video that's irrelevant to what you want to build out, use it, because those videos are going to be the easiest videos to make go viral. Once you learn how to make it go viral, trust me, you'll be able to do it in hours, in minutes. That's really what the whole point behind it. So if you come across a baby video or a dog video, something that's irrelevant to the niche that you want to build out, just use it. Just use it. And then once you use it, abuse it, man. Learn everything you can from that. And then once you've got into the 3-0 club, then you can be like, all right, now let me sit down and figure out what niche I want to go into. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I was actually looking at a lot of this stuff. Actually, if you go back and look at my page from yesterday, I was looking at viral videos and I was pulling them and putting them on my page because I couldn't figure out how to bookmark them off of my phone. But they were all viral videos.
Nice.
Now, you know, I could use those. I could take that. That's a baby. Like it was kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one was animals.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, let me just show you how, like, let's just say I want to bookmark this. This is not a viral video, but over here, if you click here, it says save video, and then it's saved. Okay. And then I'll give you this link. Hold up. Facebook save content. Okay. I'll send it to you right now. So whenever you want to look back at the stuff that you saved, just enter this into your Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/save. And it literally takes you to all your saved content, your links, your videos, your products. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no problem. All right, so let me just go back to what I was saying. Okay, so yeah, you're right. You're on the right track then, okay? Because let me tell you the mistake that I made. I try to force to build a niche in the Christian niche, and it took me longer than what I wanted to, because I went into it saying, you know what? I'm just gonna skip that step. I'm just gonna go right into building a niche. And it really cost me a lot of time. So I want you to avoid that. So this is now the niche that I'm building out. And eventually, once you master the 3-0 club, you're going to basically find the niche that you want to build out, okay? Let me just take you to the video that I'm doing right now, okay? The video that's going viral, that's generating leads for me. Where is it at? Okay.
Not a bad trend right now, but it's just
Okay. It's right here. That's not it. Okay, this video is about to hit 1 million views. So it's gonna be my first 1 million view video. So I'm excited. So this is the video. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's a video, right? A video that I know my fans are gonna engage with. Okay, and it's got 643,000 views. It's got close to 1,000 shares. It's got close to 5,000 likes. Okay, and it's got over 600 comments, right? So it's viral all around. Okay, I've already reached 733,000 paid and organically 331. Okay, so when this video started out, of course, you're gonna learn how to do it, but this is the link that I'm redirecting to them to. And now that I have all of the ads, okay, and like once you get into it, I'll share with you what I'm doing, like how I look at my data and stuff. But I already know all of the keywords that give me the 3-0 club, all of them. So I just turn on the ad, and like how I showed you before here, I can generate 1,000 clicks in a day from this viral video at this moment. Right now, I stopped it because I'm tweaking, okay? But check this out. This is gonna blow your mind, okay? You're gonna be like, oh my God, dude, are you kidding me? Okay, check out my stats. And my stats, bro, I gotta say, I'm a little embarrassed showing you them. Not because I'm not getting leads, not because I'm getting clicks, but because I still don't know everything, and I'm getting really good results. So let me just show you here, docs, sheets. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Facebook PPC. All right, so check this out. This is the best I've done ever, okay? But if you look at the top here, I've spent $31.64. I generated, at this moment, I generated 969 clicks. I was paying 3 cents per click, which has been my lowest ever. I'll take that all day. I can probably lower that. And I generated 36 leads, okay? 37 leads, actually, I think. Anyways, I'm paying about 88 cents a lead. But check this out. My conversion rate is 3.72.
Wow.
Imagine if I can get it to at least 10%. Can you imagine how much it would lower the cost?
Oh, yeah.
I'd be probably paying under 50 cents. Imagine if I get it to 20%, which is really what Chris Striker is telling us all to do. Now, here's what I found out, okay? The reason why my conversion rate was low was because, you know how I use ClickFunnels. Do you use ClickFunnels?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, it's basically kind of like the lead pages. You're familiar with lead pages, right?
Right.
Got it. What ClickFunnels does is that it basically optimizes your page. So like when people land on your website, if it's from a mobile user, it shows it mobile. If they're on their desktop, then it shows a desktop. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what I figured out is that when I went to go mask my link from ClickFunnels with GoDaddy, when I was masking it, it was disabling that feature. And most of my clicks are coming from mobile, and they were seeing desktop. So
Right.
when I realized that, I was like, oh my God, I got to stop my ads, because I realized that that may be one of the factors why my conversion rate is so low. So now I'm tweaking it, I'm doing other things, but best believe that this conversion rate is only going to go up from here, and this cost is going to go a lot lower, okay? And
Well, that's good to know that what you're saying, because I actually had somebody yesterday that sent me something, and the exact same thing happened to them, and they didn't know it. And I actually messaged him back, and I said, hey, man, I said, your format for mobile is all wrong. And then I said, what are you using? He said, ClickFunnels. Well, now I know, after I get off this meeting with you, I can go back and tell him what happened, because it's exactly what happened.
Wow, dude. Yeah, man, it wasn't cool, bro. But now that I know that, right? But I'm still paying 88 cents, right?
Yeah.
88 cents a lead is awesome. But look how many clicks I'm getting. Look how much I'm paying for the clicks. Obviously, they're clicking because they want the offer, right? It's just that I had to tweak that. So that's what I'm excited to do, okay? So that's one thing. Now, check this out, too. I'm also generating free clicks, right? Because as you start building out your fan page, right, what happens is that there's going to be fans that never clicked on anything. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, what's really cool is that I'm using exactly what Chris Striker is saying. I'm using the combination of Facebook video ads, which is a viral strategy that you're going to learn. I'm using micro niches, which is what I'm recommending you start off with. But I'm also doing I'm using Smart Member. Okay, and you might, from here, you may not be able to see how I'm using it, but let me show you exactly how I'm using it. And it's helping me generate free clicks, bro. Yeah, all right, so let's take a look at this post, okay? So this looks like a blog post, right? You see this?
Yeah.
It looks like a blog post, which I encourage you that once you figure out the niche, that you start generating content. I'm in the process of outsourcing this because it's just too much. But in the beginning, start playing around with it so you know what I mean. So this is a blog post, but the cool thing is that inside Smart Member, okay, it lets you create blogs. And this is huge, okay? So look, check this out. If I click on here, let me show you my stats. I got 113 link clicks for free, bro, for free. I think it says 120 post clicks. Yeah, one of them. Either way, I'll take that. That's 120 post clicks to my website. So when they click on here, here's how. Oh, hold on. I think I might have. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so when I click on this, look where it takes them. It takes them to my Smart Member website. Okay, and on here, okay, on here, it's a blog post, right? It's just a regular blog post, right? But there's many, look, but I'm already beginning to start monetizing. So they're reading the blog post over here. I'm telling them to grab an ebook. I'm just giving you ideas, okay? You don't have to do this, but I'm giving you ideas, okay? And somewhere on here, I'm not sure where it went, but now that they're on here, there's different things that I'm using like as affiliate offers to monetize. So this is something to look into because I think it's really cool. I think Smart Member is a great way because giving away a free membership site is pretty cool. Not only that, but you can build a community, and that's what Chris Circa tries to teach us. It's all about building a community. If you build a community, you're gonna have people who are consistently buying from you, and if they're consistently buying from you, then that's passive income. There's so many different ways. Oh, another way is like, for example, let me just show you an example. Inside your niche, whatever niche you go with, there's gonna be normally someone who's your competitor, okay? And this guy's my competitor. But check this out for a second. Just so I want to show you something that's interesting, okay? When you start generating a lot of traffic to your page, you can even, like, I'm not sure if this has it. It doesn't have it. Oh, it does. Like, you can begin to start. Chris teaches you how you can get other people, how you can sell your ad space to other brands that want that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're generating a lot of traffic. This is a Snickers ad commercial, but because of that, he says you can make passively income like $10,000-$20,000 just from selling ad space or just from running ads on your website. Make sense?
Yeah, it's like doing AdSense in Google way back when.
Exactly, right? So he actually teaches you where you can do that. When you start generating a lot of traffic, he teaches you the website on where you can go to sell your ad space to people. So that's something just to look into, because the reason why, like, because as you can see, my fan page, I don't just want to generate clicks from my viral video, but I also want to condition the people that are on my fan page to get off of the fan page and to drive that traffic into my website. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm really excited about this, man. I really believe that this niche is going to be very profitable within the next 30 to 90 days. Super profitable, so much so that I really believe that it's going to help me. It's going to help me kind of, as I'm building this out, kind of hire a team to kind of run this for me, and then kind of step into the IM niche. That's my plan, and that's the route that I'm taking, right? So I kind of just wanted to share with you, like, how cool this is, man, like the different things that you could do. But I got to be honest with you, something that's definitely a game changer and a component that I'm using in building this fan page is Smart Member, man. Smart Member is definitely changing the game because it allows me to create blogs. It allows me to create bridge pages for as many as I want. And something that's cool, you know how I showed you ClickMeter?
Yep.
This is a paid service, right? Inside Smart Member, you can do basically the same thing. And where's it at? You can basically do the same thing. It's called Smart Link Creator. It tracks your clicks. It tracks your unique clicks. So it basically tracks those clicks for you, which is really important. And you can also send emails from there. I send my emails from Smart Member, which is so much easier, honestly. But also, you know, one thing that's cool is right now, I'm not sure if you have it. I think I don't think you have it, just because I think that you may think that because of the fact that when you bought it, all of Chris Records training is built on Smart Member. So maybe that might have been a confusion there, because when you buy the 3-0 Club, it doesn't come with it. You have to buy the separate. But here's something I do want to let you know, okay? And I don't want to make this like pitching or anything like that. I'm just sharing with you how I'm using it, and it's really beneficial. One of the ups that I have on most of my competitors is, number one, they're not doing viral videos, and number two, they don't have Smart Member. Okay, Smart Member is user friendly and marketer friendly, which is the best thing. Marketer friendly, and something that I do want to let you know is that right now, which I'm sure you're probably aware of it, it's the last chance to get a lifetime unlimited accounts. And Chris Record has already told everyone in his group that after this is going to go to $97 a month, anywhere from $97 to $297. And all of this stuff are going to be features and upsells that people have to buy, which means that you're not going to have the blogging like I do. You're not going to have the bridge pages. You're not going to have the smart link creator, right? You're not going to have this stuff. This is stuff that takes the price from $97 to $297. And this stuff is great, man. This stuff is good stuff.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel, let me call you. Hey, let me call you right back, man. Let me call you right back. Bye. Sorry, that was Michelangelo Lopez.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can you plug my charger right now? Thank you. All right. So so that's what I would recommend, because just because of the fact that this is exactly what I'm using right now. Like when you look at my fan page, I'll give you the link to it. You can look at it. It's really because of that, like I'm using Smart Member to generate blogs, and it's really working out for me. And also I'm building a community. Let me just show you. Browser. Okay. So this is the membership site that I've created, and I already have 20 real members in it, and they're watching the content, they're listening, they're downloading stuff. So I'm building a community outside of Facebook, because if Facebook ever decides to shut your page, you have your own membership site. It's your own real estate property online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what? Hold on one second. What? You don't got your own keys? Bring it back to me. All right. So, yeah, man. So that's what I would recommend. And of course, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah. And of course, to reward you, if you decided to, purchase Smart Member, if that's something you were considering, which I would recommend. You don't have to do it, of course. You'd still be able to do it. What I would be able to do is I'd like to hook you up with the 3Cs event ticket. If you can make it out at the end of the month, that would be great. And it's already paid for. I would just, if you decided to buy Smart Member from me, I'd just send it to your email, and you'd be able to just print it out, and the ticket would be yours. And I do have a couple of other bonuses that I offer. But of course, before I go into the bonuses, it doesn't really make sense if you kind of already made your mind up that you don't want to buy Smart Member. So I just wanted to kind of know.
Looking at it, I mean, if I don't have it already, then yeah, I'm gonna want it, because I paid $9.97 get a membership site set up, and that was through Michelangelo last year, and it didn't work well at all. But this seems, because I was looking, Oil Girl, something Yap Chan. She's in the 3-0 Club and stuff like that too. She's in the stuff we're doing, and but she's pushing it, and I saw where she has her membership site set up and all that stuff, and it was really simple compared to what Michelangelo had set up.
Yeah, man. It's really simple, and like this is my membership site, and like there's so many different. It's number one, it's friendly user, which is important. And number two, it's mobile. I'm sorry, it's marketer friendly. Like there's an ad right here. Like this is an affiliate offer, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I can put ads on here like in instance, man. I can put it like really fast. These are tabs that lead into other things that I'm monetizing. And check this out. This is really cool. Exit out. You can build membership site like in minutes, man. And it allows you to do it allows you to create download sections, live webinar if you want to do so. But check this out. It gives you stats, it gives you stats. So like, as you can see, it shows me like how many views I have, how many people are viewing per day, how many people view today. Like it gives you stats. And that's what I mean by marketer friendly, because it doesn't just have to be user friendly, but it has to be marketer friendly.
Right. So you can actually look and see what's going on within your site and what's going on as far as clicks and sales, conversions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it allows you to, like, if you want to import a member, you could do it yourself. And something that's also cool is that in the future, as you start making more money, you start investing back into your business, right? You can hire a team and you can make other people admin of the site like in seconds. And if you're going to make someone admin, like a virtual assistant, it can't be complicated. It has to be something that you can teach, something that's simple so they can apply it as well. So I know what you mean, because I got quoted like $3,000 for a membership site that was super expensive. It was really basic stuff, and it was not market. It wasn't user friendly nor marketer friendly.
Right.
And this again is it's basically your last chance at this moment to get it. It's a founders club, and it includes everything. And if you get it, I'll hook you up with that 3C's ticket. And also, I'm actually in Chris Ruckert's 7-Figure Traffic Academy, which is another upsell. It's like a higher ticket thing. It costs like $20,000. I'm going to be spending a day at his office. And like I told you before, I have a little mini mastermind within Chris Ruckert's mastermind, where it's only for the people who get into the 3-0 club. Everything that I'm learning from him, because I'm a little bit more closer and connected to him because I'm in his other mastermind, I'm going to bring back to the team. I'm going to bring back to the family. So that's one thing that if you decide to buy from me, even if you can't go to the event, which I would hope you can, because I have a free ticket for you. It'd be great because, I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep taking action, and I'm going to be bringing that information back to you guys, and I'm going to be teaching it. So that's something to look into it. So yeah, I mean, just see if you have Smart Member. And what I would do actually too, might as well add this in there. If you decide to buy it from me, okay, I'd be willing to walk you through it. So when you're ready to start building out your membership site, because you have your niche ready, you have the video, I'd like to kind of walk you through it and kind of just show you the ins and outs of how I'm using it and see if that's helpful for you.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll just throw that link in there on the messenger for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at it, and I'll see if I don't have it. If I don't, I'll get it. Okay.
Okay. Let me just grab it for. Okay, cool. I'll grab it. Okay. Let me just grab it. Okay, I'll send it to you as soon as we're done here.
Okay. And from what I understand, I mean, I know they started that launch yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and once the launch ends, that's when all that stuff goes away. It's like the 18th or the 28th. I can't remember what it was, but I remember I saw that that it goes away pretty quick. So.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you after this hangout, and just check to see if you have it. I mean, it'd be cool if you had it, but I really don't think you have it because it doesn't come with it. And it's really one of the ups that I have with my competitors. So yeah, man, John, hopefully you found this valuable, man. I recorded the whole thing, so I'll send you the recording. And in case you want to go through it ever, or maybe you just want to keep it at hand, you can. And I'm looking forward. Let me ask you this. How long do you think it's going to take you to get into the 3-0 club?
I don't think it'll take me long at all. I figure if I can really work on it, a week at most. I mean, like I said, I've done 3-0 before back in May, and then I've got a whole bunch of posts that are like right there almost, and that was my stuff. That wasn't even viral videos. That was just my stuff. Yeah,
dude, that's really cool, bro. Yeah, man. So I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait for you to do it, and that's cool, man. So as soon as you do that, as soon as you get into the 3-0 club, I'll let you know what's next. And
okay.
So
Man, it was great talking to you, man. Hopefully you found this useful. Did you find this valuable?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here, man.
Good stuff, man. I'll send you the recording and I'll send you that link, and then just let me know today if you have it, if you don't, and if you're gonna get it. You know, let me know when you do it so I can send you that ticket over to see if you can come.
Okay, yeah, I was actually thinking about trying to get up there. I have to massage the wife the right way, see if she'll go. But
Yeah.
I've been looking at that. I was actually looking at it since first time I started looking into that the stuff after you sent it to me. So
that's good, man. Well, I'm excited.
Let me get off of here, and I got to call Michelangelo back. So
all right, man. Take care, brother.